Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Chat up. Perfect. Alright, okay. I'm here. Alright. But I think I want to use an earphone. Why not? Oh. Alright. Hello, everybody. I'm here. Oh my god. Give me a second. Let me do an intro first. Okay. This battle. Wait, where is it? Setting. Close. Can I zoom here? Okay. I'm streaming a lot. Nice to meet you, everyone. Hi. A long time no see. I didn't stream for how long now? 5 months? Okay. Okay. You can channel anything if you wanted. I watch it. Okay. This is the third game that I will play in my YouTube channel, which is AFK Journey. I hope you guys, you all are fine, are well, have a nice day or night, and a nice one. Okay, where am I? This game is AFK Journey. You have a lot of heroes and you have a lot of main story, and it is so addicting. And it's a free-to-play game, which means if you are an active player and if you join every event and spend just enough time in this game, you can spend a lot of in-game currency to buy it for free. It's very good. And there's a two type of story here, which is a season story and also the main guest. And I want to play the season story, which will end in a few days, I guess. I heard there's a new season coming in September, so I will try to play this game and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. And this season is called the season of Echoes of Dissent. Yeah. And I already completed the chapter 1 and chapter 2 of this season, so I will play the chapter 3 today. I'll just make a few summary about of it. Okay, down here you have the resonating hall where you can see your heroes. The things that I can see is just a few summary.
There's some tension. What's going on?
This man is Idris. He is very nice and quite the main character of this season. He's a nice general but quite manipulated by their own nation's lie. What can I say that? And this woman is the evils or the antagonist of this season.
I shall cleanse Southorn of all shadows.
And spoiler, she died. Another one. He's the general of this game, of this season.
The choice you thought you had
Sadere.
never existed.
I think that's all yet. And there's one. Oh my god. There's one character that is on sale, including in this season. Her name is Zenny. So, the Noble Tavern. This is why you purchase it. And this game is quite gacha, but I already said before that this game is a free-to-play game. So, if you play an event every day, you can get a lot of this diamonds, so you can spend it. And she is a nice dwarf. Okay, before that we have 5 different, this is basically the shop. We have 5 different themes in this game, which is the Light Bearer, Mauser, Widers, Graveborn, and also the Celestial. I hope you don't mind me like voice acting. Hehe. It's been quite a while, Magister. Return in Moonlight.
The General has fully recovered. I've read his report and the letter you wrote. Not only did you calm the crisis here, but now it's opened up new possibilities for the Empire. My employer was thoroughly impressed, and so am I.
It was an honor to work with you.
Yes, I hope our future cooperation will go smoothly as well. Before we continue, let me explain the purpose of my visit first. As a delegate of the Empire, and a personal representative of my employer, I need to take over all administrative management of Brimstone Village. Also, I need to reassess the current situation in Brimstone Village based on your report. That's not to say we don't trust you, Magister Merlin, or the General, but it's because of our own requirements. No, it is better to be clear, so there's mutual trust between us. I reiterate that I fully trust you and General Hogan. However, I also need to judge the facts here with my own eyes, so I may need to conduct my own investigation of everything. An in-depth understanding of the situation will help with future analysis and strategic decisions going forward. The Empire's policy toward Brimstone Village may also change. My employer also needs other perspectives to get a complete picture of what happened here.
Should we talk to their delegate?
Meet them directly? Alright, let's do that.
Are you two done talking, Magister? Hammy and Chippy have a bunch of things we want to tell you.
Let's find time to chat later.
Alright. Let's get this done first, but make some time for us later.
Follow me. Okay, the nice thing in this game that so your journey is not that wait before that let's make myself far again. Far, let's go. The fact should be quite here. I don't want to play the music because I don't want to get copyright. You remember our last? I get a copyright. It turns out they use a music that I can't stream out. Yeah, you can track this. Click this track button and you will be all fine.
Hey, Magister! And the envoy lady!
You do your talk.
Alright, let me first introduce myself. I'm Zany, and I'm currently the chief tinkerer of all things crafted here in dear Brimstone Village.
It's an honor to meet you, Miss Zaney. General Hogan and Magister Merlin have already told me about you. You're a technological genius with ideas that are ahead of your time. Moreover, it was with your assistance that General Hogan was able to escape safely.
That was nothing. Oh, here, let me introduce you to Hyla, the person now in charge of Brimstone Village.
Wait a minute. Can you give me time? Okay. About the chat one, I want to show chat view and the text for chat. Hide chat view. Hide chat view and the text for chat. If I want to show it, it will. Let's just hide it in the time being. Okay.
Greetings. It's a pleasure to meet you, Madam Envoy. I heard that you're interested in our newly developed materials and processes. I'll show you around and introduce you to what we've been up to.
Greetings. I've heard of you. You're the weapons expert in Brimstone Village, and a renowned blacksmith. When you were still accepting private commissions, any sword of your craft and your signature was beyond valuable.
You're too kind. That was many years ago.
Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. You can just call me Evie. Is it okay if I refer to you two by your names?
Go ahead, Evie. So, is there anything you want to check out?
Well, there are many. Some things may seem a bit trivial.
Don't worry about it. Just tell us and we'll do our best to assist.
Evie, Zenny, and Hyla are chatting off to the side, silent dancing on their focused expressions. Looks like a perfect time to catch up with Chippy and him. Cut the record.
Oh, Magister! Chippy didn't expect us to be separated for so long.
Oh my god.
This is the first time we've been apart for so long. Next time we have to stay together.
Although we all know that the Magister is super powerful, Hammy and Chippy will always worry.
Yes, you briefly mentioned a few things in your letter to General Hogan, but it was too short. Can you give us a full, detailed account of what happened?
Okay. Seems like I don't need to do the summary. This is a summary.
Oh, that Alara is despicable! How could she hurt Felly?
Felice died because of Valera. Valera basically shoot a magical beam to Felice's neck, and Felice died.
That's right! She deserves the ending she got!
And then Valera is quite loyal to the queen, and she died too.
I can't believe dragons actually exist. What's worse is that they suffered so much.
Oh, Chippy can't tell which is worse, dragons or dwarves.
Basically, the queens of the Southern of the East makes a scam. They are they're quite complicated to see, but they basically exploit the dragon eggs to make an essence called the divine dew, and they basically did a very bad thing to their commoner or their people. Basically, the queen is very bad, but she died too.
Was Queen Saralith a bad person or a good person? This story is a bit confusing.
Well, I don't think it's possible to judge her as good or bad. Not everything is black or white.
The sales pass is quite
Although I had guessed that the Assail came from the Dark
a lie.
Forest, I didn't expect there was such a complicated history behind everything.
What are the Assail going to do now? They're cursed, and the dragon flew away.
There has to be another way. Although the Magister can use the Sylvan Tendril to lift the curse of a single person, it will be difficult to lift the curse of everyone in South Thorin.
And we still have problems in Brimstone Village. Chippy's head hurts.
Don't worry, Chippy. Evie is here to solve all the problems in Brimstone Village. Let's check the situation first.
Yes, but why is Evie's attitude towards Zany and Hyla different from the Magister? She treats the Magister all polite and proper while being all friendly and familiar with Zany and Hyla.
Because the Magister is already on the Empire's side. She just needs to show the proper respect and get things moving forward. Like a coworker from a different bureau. But the dwarves in Brimstone Village could be considered her opponents in upcoming negotiations. She needs to put on a smile and butter them up before they have any serious discussions. Well, I've always watched the Magister handle these situations with
always say you're the smart one. That's bad to see.
But Chippy doesn't think that Zany and Hyla consider Evie their enemy or anything like that.
With just well, dwarves are straightforward. Hyla is a very professional and technical individual. She probably has no idea what's going on. However, Zany could be hiding her true feelings. In short, we need to keep our wits about us. I think Zany should gain the upper hand during negotiations.
If that happens, Evie may ask us for help.
Sorry to bother you again. Don't worry, Evie.
Apologies for getting caught up with the two ladies over there.
Okay, basically on the bottom left you can see the history. Tentacles, and this one is the auto.
Right on cue.
Oh.
Zany shared some fascinating insights into Brimstone Village's current operations and its key mineral veins. I suggested we visit the mines together for a closer look. You should be more familiar with the situation here in the village. Do you think you can help investigate this side of things?
Wait. If you put auto, the game will choose another dialogue for you. Of course.
Thank you for your assistance. Here are some things that need confirming. First, how do the common folk now view past events, the resurrection of a god, and the betrayal of the Empire? Have their sentiments softened or soured with time? Second, have the primary forging materials truly been replaced as Hyla claims? Or is that merely a convenient tale to veil the truth? Third, both Zany and Hyla have spoken of recent attacks on the village. Do these assaults stem from outside forces? Or are they orchestrated from within?
Recent attacks?
Yes. During our talk about the village's defenses, they mentioned a troubling rise in unexplained attacks. Apparently, one such assault took place right at the village entrance. I mean no offense in doubting them, yet in Savannah, it was not uncommon for merchants or nobles under scrutiny to employ such ploys, crafting misfortune to stir sympathy. Which is why your insight is vital. Should these claims be true, we stand ready to offer help without delay.
It is nice.
Your judgment, paired with General Hogan's assurances, is good enough for me. I'm leaving this in your expert hands.
She says she trusts Zany and Hyla, but she still doubts them. She claims to believe in the Magister, yet invokes General Hogan's name for assurances. In Hollystone and on the way here, Evie was very nice to us. Why does she sound so sinister when you say it like that?
Well, not everyone is a pure-hearted idiot like you, Chippy.
Oh, Savannah and its nobles are really scary.
That's true. And it feels like we're working for free again.
Yeah, you know, give me money. Okay, you can see on the top right, there's a task that you must do, which is talk to Rogan, check the materials, and investigate the site. You can click the track one to just go there. Basically, this game is AFK Journey. It's for lazy people. I apologize. But without this feature, it will be very pain to do stuff. So I'm really glad of it. The all mine card. A shattered mine cart lies abandoned by the mountain road, its wheels splintered and its wooden frame strewn across the rocky ground. Minerals and scattered debris lay tangled in the thick grass, while the cattle footprints traced the frantic paths of those who had fled. As the sunlight filters through, a strange glimmer suddenly catches your eye from within the grass. It's a uniquely shaped skill. You feel a flicker of recognition as you see the skill. As you pick it up, turning it in your hand, your thoughts drift, trying to recall where you have seen it before. You can teleport to the waystone, basically that green, that purple, that purple stuff, that purple portal. Let's talk to Rugen. Knife and bad, I guess.
Oh, I remember you. You're that mage from the Empire. The one who's friends with Zany.
You have a vocation.
Ask away. We've got nothing to hide.
All right, mister. Do you recall Eldric's plan to build a temple and resurrect Helthor?
I may be old, but I haven't lost all of my memories. I've been underground.
Well, after all that's happened, we'd love to hear what you think about this plan now.
It's an anonymous movie.
Anonymous, huh? Well, I'll tell it to you straight then. That Eldric was a stone-brained dolt. A cocky fool who got what he deserved. Who cares about old gods and ancient empires? It's been thousands of years. Serious craftsmen and tinkers worry about technology and the future, not resurrecting the past. Look, Helthor is gone. As dwarves, we will always honor him and keep our faith in his memory. But if he is resurrected, who can say if it's truly him, or some twisted abomination of what he once was?
Oh, he has a point.
Let's be real. Most of those who followed him down weren't there for some grand resurrection. They were just after building a temple to Helthor, or digging up Echorite. Not many of them bought into the resurrection idea. Most people in the village understood. Well, Eldric was scheming and plotting all day. Echorite was pretty useful, but it couldn't last forever. Honestly, he should have been replaced ages ago. He spent all his time blabbering about faith, just like those light bearers. Full of hot air, nothing more. Now Zany and Hyla are in charge, and I'll give them credit. Things are running smoothly enough. Still, the future feels a bit uncertain, doesn't it?
Where is that?
I've got my worries, I won't deny it. Dropping Echorite and making us chase after this new war. Feels like we're being pushed into something we might regret. This isn't really my field, so I'll leave it at that.
Thank you for your
All
feedback.
right, then. I'll be on my way. And don't forget, I want to stay anonymous.
Ha! What a fiery old man!
But Chippa, these folks don't know much about the old empire or magic. They just want to stick to their crafts and have no patience for all this political business.
Eldrick knew how to handle politics.
I've heard from Evie that it was Eldrick who established. Though Zanie's talented with her inventions, it's clear she's still a bit lacking when it comes to handling business or political matters.
Everyone has their blind spot.
Well, I've noted this part down.
Hehe. And next, let's check the materials. Oh. Oh, wait. The Icarus is gone, and now Celestite is being mined at every available site.
Magister, we've done everything that Evie asked of us.
Let's
To
review
begin
what we
with, none of
learned.
the villagers with Eldrick gone, no
Okay,
one is
you
going to
can
try again.
skip stuff. Okay. Are you sure you want to skip this part of the storyline? We can. And they gave us basically a summary of what we skipped, except the cutscene. Here's what you've learned so far. The villagers are no longer trying to revive Helta. Acherite has been replaced with Celestite, and the skill came from a Sin one. You need to report this finding to Evie as soon as possible. Basically, you can skip some boring stuff if you want, but it's not boring. It's just I just don't want to fall asleep now. Someone saying for help. Corrupted Isil. So if the Isil is not received divine due, they will become corrupted. That's basically the punishment the Isil give to each other. Here comes the fight. You can choose every heroes that you can to fight this person or the enemies. You can click it once and you can see their skills and their ultimate and so forth, and you can battle. Boom.
Kneel before the king.
Victory. Save my neck.
Scared me to death. One of them just pounced on me out of nowhere. Aren't these monsters from South Thorin? What are they doing here?
You've seen them before?
Yeah. I used to watch over the mines, and occasionally saw a few of these things. But it's strange to encounter this many here.
Oh. You rescued this dwarf Balin from attack and you promised to report it at once. But the corrupted Isil should not be here. Things are more serious than I imagine. We have to find Evie and the others quick. I wonder if we can have ship in this game. That rock reminded me of a ship. Is the dragon? Did you see that? How's the investigation doing?
Our findings cleared up most things.
Skipper, you tell Evie about the findings and the Saint 1 incident. She asks you to investigate further in Sartorin. Basically, you can go to the Sartorin with this thing. Okay, not here. We go to the Amber Mine here. But the southern is on the another entrance. There's a few map in this season. Is it the cutscene?
Let me go!
Oh.
I'm not going to serve you any longer. I'm free!
Okay, basically in Southern or this space, the SL have their own master and servant relationship. So after the queen died, they are freed, and the higher, you know, the master become quite no, you still need to serve us or something, but the servant is quite angry.
Need I remind you that it was my gracious decision to elevate you to my service? Were it not for my generosity, you'd never have set foot in the royal city. And now, you dare think of leaving?
Guards! Seize...
Calm down, both of you. Yelling won't solve anything. Former lord or not, the rules are plain. Everyone's equal in South Thorin now. Servants can choose to leave. Best accept it.
Yes, I have accepted it. Being a man of honor, I complied with the new decree. I even went above and beyond, drafting a proper... Yet, after barely 2 days, this insolent wretch dares to flee. The contract is clear. If she breaks it, she must face penalties. I demand restitution.
Oh. Madam, is everything he said true?
Before the law changed, I was under his thumb for years. This is just compensation for all that time I worked for free. Besides, his contract was unreasonable. I don't accept it. They say you can actually make a living up on the surface now. You really think after surviving this dirt hole, I won't find work topside?
At least finish cleaning my house first.
Oh, clean it yourself, buddy.
Okay, calm down. Madam, has your curse been lifted?
What are you talking about? I'm cursed?
It seems you haven't read the announcement on the notice board.
I can explain if you want.
It's good to see you again, Magister Merlin. As one of the parties responsible for all this change, it'll be easier for you to explain things.
So the curse on the people.
Yes. If you go to the surface without having your curse removed, you'll be corrupted.
Oh, that's why.
That's horrible. Let me reconsider everything then.
You can reconsider things while cleaning.
He's happy.
Get out of my face. I ain't working for you ever again.
Hey! Don't go! Come back! We're not done talking!
All right, calm down. She won't be leaving South Thorin anytime soon. You go home and wait. We'll try mediating and see if she wants to work for you again. Magister Merlin, although it's great to see you, why the sudden visit?
Ooh, we can talk to Inris.
Well, the captain should be in the square at this time. You should check if he's still there.
Alright. I cannot skip that story, chat. It's quite interesting. Hey. Bum bum ba da ba bum. Oh my god, deck. Oh. Everyone, please listen. The dragon's all for my soul. Oh. Don't be sad, Idris. No, Idris. Oh, Ravion?
Everyone, please be quiet. We'll take questions one by one. Let's start with you. You had...
Ravian stopped the Aces from complaining about Indris and calmed the frightened crowd. The crowd has dispersed. Let's go talk to Indris and Ravion. That was tough.
Ah, Magister. So, you saw me make a fool of myself. I'm not good at dealing with these types of situations. Everyone has their own ideas. Yet the words they speak may carry a different tune. It doesn't help that sometimes they're at odds with themselves.
Their voices ring loud across the square, true. Yet order demands wisdom. We cannot bloody our hands each time tongues wag too freely. So, my dear Magister, to what do we owe this unexpected visit? Surely not to witness our entertaining attempts at governance.
面白いじゃないですか.
How delightful that you find amusement here.
All right, let's stop. You do the Magister a disservice. He must have important business here.
Recent reports indicate a rise in attacks by...
Yes, the corruption.
Though our forces are stretched thin, the distribution of divine dew continues without delay. The rise in corruption is concerning, but we have not let it Our true concern lies elsewhere. After relaying my observations of the surface to the assail, many of them developed a strong yearning for the world above.
Okay.
Despite warnings that the curse must be lifted before any can venture to the surface, they remain deaf to reason.
The people interpret our prudent advice as coercion. Our honesty seems only to fuel their distrust. It's beyond comprehension.
That's why we see more corrupted on the surface now?
Taking advantage of the lack of guards, many people ignored our warnings and went to the surface on their own. As a result, their curse took effect, and they soon became corrupted.
The address in the square was intended to calm the public. Yet I fear our counsel goes unheeded. Some even dare to reminisce publicly about my mother's reign, longing for those simpler days when blissful ignorance passed for peace.
Forgot to say, Ravion is the past queen. What do you say? Red Queen's son.
They clamor for rights and freedom, yet flee from obligation. Such is our nature. But let me be clear. Should anyone dare drag this kingdom back into the shadows of they will learn the weight of my resolve. No true tomorrow exists for the assail until this curse is lifted.
How about yesterday?
Sylvan Tendril, Sage Tasso's ancient relic that purified Indris and Feli from the curse. This is the crux of our dilemma. A single Sylvan Tendril, and you alone capable of wielding it. Should we proceed at this glacial pace? Well, it's from the dark forest,
The source.
our ancestral home. Indeed, were more such treasures to be found, it would aid us tremendously.
Yes! When we were in the dark forest before...
A journey to the dark forest at this very moment. There exists a certain manuscript in the palace. Its pages may hold the answers we require. I propose we investigate this lead first.
After you.
Truth be told, I'm no scholar. I'll leave the research to those with keener minds.
Please follow me and don't stray from the path. Embermine. Can I turn off the chat in this game? I'm not sure. I apologize, people. Your chat is public. I'm not sorting, I swear. Here is the manuscript I mentioned. The efficacy of the Dragon Egg Essence is undeniable. Within 4 hours of application, both Tasso and the captain report marked alleviation of pain, accompanied by visible lung regeneration. I had anticipated superior results in the captain given her comparative youth, yet, contrary to expectations, Tasso's convalescence proved more rapid. This suggests the essence favors robust constitutions. But what principle governs this activity? Some much reading. Even now, as I write these words, I still feel the urge to mention Miss Hardy. A regrettable reflex, nothing more. The captain has moved on with characteristic pragmatism. Tazo, ever the sentimentalist, lingers in the past. He will adapt or be left behind. The handwriting becomes messier from here on. I cannot believe there are still people who miss Miss Hardy and the place where we were once cast out like stray dogs. We too are children of the dark forest, and we once loved Miss Hardy. We only sought to protect our homeland, and yet we were struck with such a cruel or more accurately malicious curse. If this a justice, then let history judge which of us is the true monster.
For the record, my mother possessed a temperament so composed it bordered on frigid, and the words on the manuscript reflect her stark iciness. Though it may appear detached to the untrained eye, this manuscript represents, by my mother's standards, an astonishingly biased, distressingly passionate, and bitterly resentful outburst. This, in turn, proves that my mother's hatred and resentment were unlikely to be false.
Are these really her honest words? Honest?
Of course. This is my mother we're talking about. Even in her own diaries, embellishments and half-truths are a given.
Oh my god, we're reading a diary? I apologize.
Well, I was already aware that we share a common lineage with the Wilders of the Dark Forest. This curse and our long exile is also not new information. However, I must confess that the revelation of Misati herself casting this curse was quite surprising.
What do you mean?
How could a god so exalted and revered, however grievous their transgressions, this manner of divine... And in the manuscript...
After reviewing the manuscript, you and Indris uncovered signs of a deeper secret behind the old curse. The two of you set out for the Dark Forest to learn the truth. Oh my god, Dark Forest, let's go! We go back home.
Oh, Magister Merlin.
You introduced Indris to Evie, who readily agrees to lend you a boat for the journey. Thank you so much, Evie. Riding the ship that Evie lent you, you all arrive in Ivory Shade.
I've been waiting for too long and forgotten who I was.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Dark Forest, we're home. How in this? You like this? Huh? Valduso Mountain. This is Ivory Sheet. I love this place so much. Look at the trees and the nature. And those white flowers, I want to place my face there.
Here, the world feels quiet and warm, bathed in sunlight and scattered with flowers. The clatter of workshops and the marks of industry seem far away. This place brims with natural life. It's nothing like Brimstone Village or South-Oran. The residents wear peaceful smiles as if they are one with the very nature around them. Are they truly the same as us? The assail of the past? It's hard to believe we were once a people who lived in such harmony with nature.
Yeah, I want to live here. What do you think?
It feels as though I'm looking at another version of myself. A self that had never been cast into the depths below.
Don't lose heart, Indris. We're here to find a way to lift the curse. Once we succeed, you and all the Assail can be like them.
Hammy is right. But Chippy also thinks that South-Oran is super special.
Thank you for your kind words. I won't let sadness weigh me down. Magister, let's go seek the sage's counsel.
Let's ask someone where he is. After... Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. After asking around the village, you all finally learn that Arden is currently performing a ritual at Spirit Mount. It's time to head there to find him.
Spirit Mound? What manner of place is this?
Oh, it's an altar to the deer spirit. A sacred place where the deer spirit once appeared.
You heard that Arden is at the Spirit Mount and decide to seek his counsel there. Cutscene, yay. The butterflies are blocking our paths. Is it because of Indris? Oh my god. But Indris is nice as well. He's hot. This monster is a bit tricky. Michelin is a guardian beast of Ivory Sheet. Pretty strange. They don't like Indris? Why?
Kneel before the king.
Almost 1 hour. Oh my god. Time flies so fast. You've brought an interesting guest with you.
At Alona's warning, I came swiftly with Brian at my side. I did not expect to find you here, along with our new guest. A guest in your company who managed to startle Miselind. I can only assume this friend hails from somewhere unusual.
Master Arden, I am called Indris, born of the Assail clan of South-Oran. 2,000 years ago, my forebearers left the Dark Forest. Apologies, but the tale of my people is so tangled that I hardly know where to begin. Magister, could I trouble you to help explain it to them?
So the answer in the Dark Forest.
This is even more tangled than I expected. It seems you've had quite an incredible journey together. As for the matter of lifting the curse, I cannot offer a direct answer. Yet, the events of that time are indeed recorded in the secret chronicles of the sages. In the time of the First Divine War, the gods and the Hypogeans met in fierce battle at Verduso.
Oh.
At that time, the humans had not yet united under the banner of the Lightbearer Empire. But alongside Jura, they came seeking aid from our people. The war had not yet touched the Dark Forest, for the Lucent Tree's protection kept us safe. Yet, after careful deliberation, the sages of that era weighed the risks and benefits, ultimately deciding to dispatch an elite troop with the Sylvan Egg to support Jura and the humans.
Who were the sages of that time?
Back then, we were also governed by the three sages, and if I recall correctly, it was Sage Tasso who led us during that time.
Wait, what? Sage Tasso was Feli's ancestor, and one of the very founders who helped Queen Seralith establish the city of Salthoran.
The Sylvan Egg?
Indeed, the Sylvan Egg you once wielded, which holds within it a fragment of Misati's divine power. The Wilders of that era bore this sacred relic to aid Jura, a testament to their unwavering sincerity.
Who was in that troop?
It was mainly composed of a select group of dusk patrollers. Their captain was said to be a formidable woman.
A formidable woman? I cannot think of anyone else more formidable than Seralith.
Our chronicles do not go into detail, but based on your history, it could be her.
What happened in the end?
The battle unfolded with little difficulty, and Jura swiftly sealed the remaining Hypogeans. The Wilders, who had gone to offer their support, returned home unscathed. However, the Hypogeans infected the Sylvan Egg with a parasite.
Oh.
Master Arden, you never mentioned any of this.
Scared you, didn't I? But yes. Oh dear. It seems I've startled our guests as well. Magister Merlin might get the wrong impression about us Wilders.
To be honest, we're all scared by what you said.
It's not the time for jokes, Master Arden.
Oh, there's a joke.
Let's get back to what you were saying. I've never heard of the Sylvan Egg being infected by a parasite.
Oh, there's a note, don't you?
Few remember this chapter of history, and even the records speak of it only in passing. It is said that Misati, upon learning of the parasite, was enraged and personally severed the tainted part. Thereafter, a curse befell the Wilders who had the Sylvan Egg and took part in the battle. You should already know the rest of the story.
Did the other part have Misate's power?
In theory, if that part has not been wholly infected by the Hypogeans, it should yet hold a fragment of Misati's divine power.
The Sylvan Tendril.
The Sylvan Tendril? Could it be?
Unbelievable. This is, without doubt, a part of the Sylvan Egg.
So, a part of the Sylvan Egg was really severed, and Misati did it herself.
No power of the mortal world could harm any part of the Sylvan Egg. It had to be Misati herself. But it's strange. I can't feel any of the Hypogeans' taint in the Sylvan Tendril. Magister Merlin, can you sense anything?
I sense nothing of the Hypogeans.
Not only that, Magister Merlin used the Sylvan Tendril to lift the curse from Feli and me. That's the reason I'm here now.
Oh, Hypogean is a bad thing. That's for sure.
This is indeed puzzling. I cannot believe that Misati would pass such harsh judgment without just cause. The chronicles offer no specifics.
How did the Hypogeans infect the Sylvan Egg?
This is the very heart of the mystery. The records also hint that Misati's wrath was not solely aimed at those Wilders, but also at Jura. This very point has sparked debate among sages throughout the ages. For Misati is known not for her rage and vengeful spirit, but for her kindness and tolerance as a goddess.
Could it be related to the Hypogeans?
The only thing I recall is the time the Magister and I defeated a Hypofiend inside the Temple of Helthor. It was hidden in the divine bow of the dwarven god Helthor.
Though Hypogeans and Hypofiends differ in appearance, they are fundamentally the same. Yet to dwell within a divine weapon and remain unharmed, that is rather unusual. Rather than speculate any further, perhaps it's best we seek the answer straight from the deer spirit.
We want to go to the Spirit Mount? Oh, long time no see. It will block Indris again? Oh, I can't move forward.
Though the curse has been lifted, he remains barred from stepping onto the spirit mound. The guardians of Ivory Shade, the Misselint, and even the messenger butterflies are blocking his path.
So, even now, we who were cast out are still turned away by Misati.
All signs point to a deeper cause for this resistance. We must uncover it before we can proceed.
In this matter, we must entrust the task to those whom the deer spirit favors more. Bryon, seek out Aaron and have him return.
Aaron has been journeying of late, and his whereabouts are uncertain. I shall have Elona seek him out and deliver your summons.
Brian have a bird hand named Ilona. You all watch as Brian casts Elona into the sky and flies away. All that remains is to wait.
Very well. As we...
With Indris still being held back, Arden writes to summon Aaron back and asks Brian to help him get acquainted with local custom and how they differ from Southern's. I can go here. Not there. Not there. No one is allowed to enter the spirit realm right now. Okay. Complete the prerequisite cast to unlock main quest. Oh my god, I need to do that. No. Okay. So basically they don't want me to do side guys. At least in here. Sorry. My ducks.
How could you let all the ducks run away? Didn't I tell you to be careful?
Sorry. I accidentally got lost in my book and forgot about the ducks. I'm really sorry. I'll compensate you.
These ducks were specially raised by my grandmother.
What's the matter?
Ah, Master Bryon. I brought my ducks...
Embassy gets so caught up reading that she loses the duck she was supposed to be guarding. You decide to help find it. My duck, start over? Okay, I have an idea. Quick, get the ducks back. Okay. Get the ducks back. Oh my god, don't do it. Gonna scare them? Or should I pray? I think the guys become undoable. I do this later. I can do nothing about the duck. Get.
I've already said there's limited.
Warehouse keeper Lily Jean and the elder Sandrine are arguing over a storage issue. Joe decide to help mediate. Oh my god. Offering organizer. This one is easy. I'm happy. Okay, this one is not. It's like a puzzle. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, they're so big. That's too big. Right. If you can't, we can click the hand. Okay, yeah. Okay, got it.
Amazing! Everything's been stored.
Let's go.
Thank you. All my ducks are safely back.
A person must tend to their own ducks. Hand that duty to another, and you invite failure.
Yes, I understand now. It was my own fault. I need to be more careful.
I'm to blame as well. I meant to help, but I ended up making things worse.
Yes, if you wish to read your book, you should have turned him down. But if you choose to help, then you must bear the weight of that choice. To refuse burdens you cannot or will not bear, that too is a form of responsibility.
Yes. In the future, I will be more serious about requests and promises.
Ducks are really strange creatures. I had thought that they would be fierce, but they only quack.
Kawaii.
You don't know, Indris. Some ducks are mean. If you're...
I thought she would face harsher consequences for her mistake.
The people and the laws of the Dark Forest are not the same as elsewhere.
Please, explain.
Well, those who were quarreling were just friends, with no higher authority between them. In the Dark Forest, private matters fall outside the reach of the law. If a loss has occurred, compensation will follow. But if no loss was incurred, only the mediation of personal ties remains. In essence, the decision to reconcile lies solely between them. I was merely offering a fair critique of both parties, dealt with in an overly strict manner.
What if it becomes a public affair?
Normally, the three sages would issue the judgment in matters concerning the Dark Forest. However, with only 2 remaining, the judgment will be temporarily handled by the representatives of each faction. Should the matter prove to be of significant importance, Aeron will be notified to partake in the decision. Beyond that, there's not much more to it.
Indeed. The people and the laws here are very different from Salthoran's. The freedom here is refreshing. I wish Salthoran could be so as well.
Yes, I do here.
The flowers Feli planted are of a different hue than the ones here. Yet they feel the same.
Do you also like flowers?
Oh, is this your flower bed? I mean no offense. I just wanted to admire these lovely flowers up close. My friend loved tending to flowers. He even bred a new kind back in Salthoran.
In a place that harsh, how can such lovely flowers bloom? Perhaps it's the heart of the one who tends them that shapes their beauty.
Yes, my friend Feli really loved flowers. Our land isn't fit for growing much, and he didn't have the chance to find other kinds. So he had to work with whatever grew around our home.
If you'd like, I can give you some flowers and seeds to bring to him. They're treasures I've raised with great care. These flowers are hardy and can grow almost anywhere.
He's no longer with us.
Oh, apologies. I didn't know.
Don't worry about it. I'd love to take some back to Salthoran to show the people. The only thing is exchange.
I don't need anything in return. I make friends through my flowers, and if the flowers I nurture can spread to could ask for.
But they've been so carefully cultivated. It wouldn't be right to take them for free.
I'm not a merchant, only a gardener. To me, the true value has never been in money. The love for flowers, the act of nurturing them, the happiness they bring to others. The sunshine, the moonlight, the wind and the rain. All these simple, beautiful things are priceless treasures to me. Under the watchful protection of the ivory tree, I know that I will be able to nurture many more species of flowers, each more wondrous than the last.
Please tell me about the ivory tree.
It's the great weaving tree you see before you. My garden thrives within the blessed reach of the ivory tree, which is why I'm able to cultivate such unique and special species of flowers.
I understand. Thank you for the seeds. I'll take good care of them. If Feli was still here, he would definitely feel very happy.
Don't tell depressing stuff, I'm sad.
This place is really different from what I've imagined.
Enris is deeply moved by everything he says. His experience here. He can't help but wonder what life would be like if the Aesir had stayed. Understandable. Continue, and guess. Will we see Aaron here? Oh, the tree is so beautiful. Oh my god.
Everyone, Owner just sent word that Aaron has arrived.
Aaron returns with Aaron's reply. You learn he has arrived at the Spirit Mount, and you decide to go meet him there. Oh, I'm sorry. Aaron is meeting the little priest who look kind of like Damien. How are you? Oh yeah, he's more like Feline. Feline? 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 Sorry. Oh my god, that's a guess. Never mind. I have a general understanding of the situation.
Long time no see, Magister. Oh, Chippy and Hammy are here as well. Thank you kindly for your efforts, Bryon. Ah, then you must be Captain Indris of Salthorin. Well met. I am Aaron.
Tomorrow is 31st of August. Basically, Malaysia's Independence Day, so I will hear a lot of fireworks tonight. Like, makes me happy.
Please, just call me Indris. And thank you for coming all this way.
Master Arden has explained your purpose in full. Given the urgency, I won't take up more time with pleasantries. Something strange happened just now. As Indris arrived, I felt the dear spirit's anger, laced with deep pain and betrayal.
Betrayal? Is it because I'm in a sale?
Not entirely. Your presence seems to have stirred something forbidden. The dear spirit's emotions shifted in an odd way, as though she recalled a past she wished to forget.
Related to the tainted cinnamon egg?
It's hard to say for certain. I do have another theory, though. While you were exploring Ivory Shade, I took the opportunity to review more records. There have long been rumors of a rift between Misati and Jura. Perhaps this anger stems from that conflict as well.
Regardless of the truth, I cannot ignore the will of the dear spirit. There must be a reason the assailed were marked as outcasts. So, Indris, you arrived with the Sylvan Tendril, claiming to seek a way to save your people. Before I offer my aid, I must first uncover the truth of your nature and intent.
What must I do?
I believe a person's true nature is revealed most clearly in battle.
We'll fight.
Memories are fragile, stories are often distorted, and words can fade. Only in the crucible of battle can we truly touch each other's souls. When two souls give everything they have, their true selves are laid bare. I need to determine whether you deserve Misati's forgiveness, and if you are worthy of our trust.
I cannot test with this honor.
I respect your judgment, Magister, but that's not enough. The dear spirit's response cannot be ignored. I must witness this firsthand.
Thank you for speaking up for me, Magister. However, Salthorin's future is at stake, and relying on the goodwill of others is not enough. I will earn...
Let's fight side by side. Anyway, oh no, can't. hopefully for the best. But Aaron is OP. Phew. Hey, I didn't read it. Teleport to the Waystone closest target.
A blade as sharp as steel and a will as strong as iron. Regardless of how this journey ends, I believe I have gained a greater understanding of the wilders of the Dark Forest.
I feel the same, Indris. Your spirit blazed with courage in every blow we exchanged. It wasn't wild recklessness I felt from you, but the bravery of someone who's seen the worst and still chooses to move forward. Pardon my earlier offense. The unrest within the Deer Spirit clouded my judgment. Now I am certain that the Deer Spirit's rejection of you stems not from any failing of your own. I would like to hear more of your tale.
To answer the dragon
The
is
strength to
hard
face a dragon and shatter the grip of countless centuries of tyranny. Such courage stirs the heart. Masati has ever cherished fairness and truth, and shall not condemn those who seek it without cause.
Oh yeah, they fought a dragon. I didn't tell that, but they win.
Yet, her butterflies still barred the path to the Spirit Mound.
Yes, her anger and rejection still linger. I fear that speaking with the Deer Spirit alone won't be enough to find any answers. Come everyone, let us go to the Lucent Tree. I believe it shall grant me clearer guidance.
I shall not accompany you for now. There is an old friend whose whispers I must heed first.
Master Arden's word always carry layers of hidden meaning. He has always been like this. Let us head to the Lucent Tree. Oh my god, non. Huh? That's far.
So, this is the Lucent Tree. It's truly a sight to behold.
Indeed, this is the Lucent Tree, the very heart of the Dark Forest, the sacred tree blessed by Masati herself. Now I shall commune with the Lucent Tree and await the guidance of Masati. However, it takes some time to communicate with the Lucent Tree.
I don't mind waiting. My people waited 1,000 years to learn of the curse. A little longer means nothing now.
Rest easy, Indris. Aeron stands as the scion of the Lucent Tree, chosen and blessed by the Divine.
Don't mention my title. It's embarrassing.
See? Even the Magister agrees with me. You deserve the title. No one understands the Lucent Tree better than you.
All right. Allow me a moment to focus. Please wait here while I commune with the Lucent Tree.
Lucent Tree so big. Wait for dawn? I guess I just need to change the stuff to the dawn. Yeah. You can change the time here. You all wait nearby, hoping for an answer from Aaron. Listen, Miss Hartel's will has spoken, and all has been revealed to him, not me. I've done all I can.
First and foremost, Masati's anger stems from the defiance of her sacred will.
Misate stands for peace, and the Evil ones defied her. While Indris doesn't entirely agree with the punishment she handed down, he still hopes to be forgiven and is ready to face her trial. Trial? To guide you through. Let's go. Okay, I'll wait. Okay, let's go. Let's go, butterfly. Let's go. Butterfly, let's go. Okay, never mind. For the guidance to this place. Valduso Mountain. Butterfly, come here. My girl, here we.
I felt the kindness.
Before you came, the Terran River had already carried the dear spirit's message to me through its current. The banished one must enter the river. Let it wash over his journeying body. Cleanse what's been tainted. Reconnect what was once severed from the water's flow.
Can it swim?
The Terran River is merciful. It will lift him gently. But if it rejects him, no, that won't. I will find another way if needed. To truly reconnect will be painful. Like reattaching a severed limb. You'll have to endure the pain of the water and open your heart to it.
No matter how painful,
There's one more thing. The river judges your heart. Don't try to deceive it.
This is Masati's trial. She must confirm you understand the weight of defying divine will.
I don't believe our ancestors were wrong. But I'll bear responsibility for our people. I'll show Masati my resolve.
Don't be afraid. The Terran River won't harm you even if it hurts. And I'll stand guard.
I'm ready.
What elementals? They are attacking. Oh. Poor him. He just arrived and they want to fight. Since we're in the dark forest, it's still I just
Get behind me, children!
Granny Dani. And I don't want to use Vedara.
It's time to act.
I can't use him.
The world has its own rules.
Queuing is it like that?
Are you calling me?
A battlefield is more merciless than frigid winter.
Please.
I'm still pretty solid.
Granny Dani is a nice person. Ah. Oh my god.
I'm glad it's hitting. Yay. It's done.
I can feel it. Your soul and the river. Your blood. They're one again. Wherever you go, the aqua ley lines of your homeland will follow.
Thank you.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. Just a bit of residual pain. It's already fading. Now that the river's trial is complete, please tell me what the next one is.
You're in bad shape. You really shouldn't move yet. It's best not to move. Why don't you rest for a while?
Indris, this recklessness serves no one. Another trial now? You'd fall to a child's blow in this state.
Thank you. I appreciate your concern, but this pain is nothing compared to the torment of corruption.
You're pushing yourself.
Many in South Thorin still suffer under the curse's agony. The sooner I act, the more I can save. Earlier, Human said the waters of my homeland are connected to me now. Yet, forgive my ingratitude. When I think of home, I still see South Thorin. I must save it. Change it. That's why I stand here. So please, Eron, tell me what the next trial is.
Stubborn as mountain oak. But the next one won't be easier.
Then, all the more reason not to waste time.
We meet again. It's rain. Oh my god.
The dear spirit has witnessed your deeds and...
Arden explains that the next step is to restore the connection with the Geoli line. Since this line is devoid of pure art's essence, you decide to return Sartorin to retrieve some. Once again, you all board Eva's ship and, with a strange mix of emotion, return to Sartorin. Return to Sartorin. A battlefield is more merciless than a frigid winter. Oh, Aaron's here. Oh, the waters become nice. I remember it's blue before. And it's become...
I thought I'd seen everything in my travels. But South Thorin is unlike anything I've known. Its architecture doesn't resemble the Dark Forest. It actually reminds me more of the Lightbearer Empire. We build with trees, shaping homes to nature's flow. Not like this grandeur.
South Thorin was built with help from the dwarves. That may explain it. As for grandeur...
Oh my god. That's the baseline, and that's the land. And that's the more detail. It becomes so beautiful. This district is so different from the royal city. Life here has an entirely different rhythm. That's why the old system had on for so long, but change is already taking root. Those huge glowing mushrooms, I've never seen anything like them. Subterranean flora thriving without the sun. Oh yeah, there's no sun here. We are basically underground. Oh. 5 minutes until 31st.
Don't worry, I'm here. Kneel before the king.
thought I was done for.
Along the way, you rescue a civilian under attack, and Aaron sees a corrupted East Seal for the first time.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Oh. Oh, they became weak. Don't die on me.
Victory is ours, my friend.
I struck the essence. With a heavy hearts and growing urgency, you all hurried back to Rainford. Okay, we basically go to the ship 3 times. Wow.
Judging by your faces, I assume you got the essence?
Arden tells you that Brian have gone to check other D-line sites. All you need to do now is infuse the essence into the Geo D-line here, and it should repair itself. Okay, 1 minute until 12. Happy Independence Day. You pour the essence into Leyland beneath Rainford, but it refused to merge with or heal the land. 솔직히 다네. 좋다. Let me gather my thought.
By all logic,
the repair doesn't happen as it should. Arden suspects it's because the essence came from elsewhere. He suggests using your magic to link Aaron and Indri's powers and help the line merge with the essence. Yep. You maybe don't hear it, but yeah, there's firework tonight. That's why I put the title with firework. Maybe you will hear it. Hopefully we will. Have a nice one. Da, 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 da. Should I say Independence song?
The trial has ended. Masati is lifting her punishment, and now I will act.
The trial ends. Misata begins to live her punishment. You suggest merging with the Sylvan Act with the Sylvan General again to break the Elsa curse once and for all. I can't sing this song. It's too embarrassing. Oh. Charge. Oh. I don't feel like seeing fireworks. Right? Yep. Incredible. I'm walking behind the avatar for goddess. Oh. Before that, let's fish. Hmm? No, that's your voice. It's too late.
A butterfly.
Okay, it's not enjoyable to play when streaming. It's not too smooth. Before that. Oh my god, I ran with the deer. Moving toward the ivory tree? Oh. Air entrance. One is side. Da 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 da. Oh my god, a keef. Inside the ivory tree, there's another hidden space. Is that cider? Cider is a parasite.
This can't be real. How could something so vile exist within the ivory tree, which was once blessed by Masati?
And look at the walls. They're discolored. It's corroding the entire space.
The deer spirit brought us here for a reason. We must uncover.
Then we press forward.
Oh my god, cider's here. Oh, that's why she's become. She's from the Vadosa mountain.
It reeks of a Hypergean.
Magister, you mean this Hypogean is the same one that infested Eclipsion?
That would explain it. A hidden space under the ivory tree. A Hypogean aura matching Salthorin's corruption. This Hypogean must be the very same one that once tainted the Sylvan Egg, or rather a part of it.
Master, are you saying this is the corruption Masati purged from the Sylvan Egg all those years ago?
Exactly. 2,000 years ago, a Hypogean clung to the Sylvan Egg. Masati tore away the corrupted part, but she didn't completely destroy it. A part of it split off and manifested as a Hypofiend. It followed the Sylvan tendril to Salthorin, and eventually rooted itself atop Eclipsion. There, it was contained by Helthor's power.
But weren't all Hypogeans sealed away by Jura? How can it still...
Perhaps it was cleverer than we thought. Hiding within the Sylvan Egg itself, it may have slipped through Jura's grasp.
That would mean it still holds the power to provoke Masati's wrath, and shake the foundations of the Vaduso Mountains themselves. I have to...
Get back! It's hatching!
Oh my.
Hunger.
Life.
I am reborn again. You are ripe and full. I, Saida, must feast. I must grow.
Saida.
No more cages. I must spread.
Vile Hypergean. So you were the one who tainted the Sylvan Egg.
It throbbed with promise. It sang to me. It was so rich. I took what I needed.
So it was you. The one who forced my people into exile.
She's within the Ivory Tree. If she breaks free, every living thing in the Viduso Mountains could be wiped out. In Masati's name, I will end this.
Oh my god. Can you fight him? Huh.
Her aura. Why did it suddenly spike? This is bad. We brought the Sylvan Egg into this space, and she's touched it again.
And not just that. Look at those seeds on the ground. She's using them to regenerate. That's what makes her so dangerous.
I cannot die, not while there's a root to cling to, sap to drink, flesh to hollow out. I spread, I feed, I sink into roots, I twist into trees, I hollow the forest. And now, I breathe through everything.
Shut your mouth, Hypergean.
Calm down, Aaron. She's still talking, which means we can still get information out of her. We need to figure out how to beat her.
How to get here?
I found the fruit. Warm. They discovered me. Dura tried to cage me. But I slithered free. My roots sank deep. Even as the fruit withered, tendrils spreading through dark places. Safe. Then came the fire. It burned. But not all of me. My deepest roots remained hungry, patient. You're here. So sweet and tender. You will feed me now. How generous you are. Come closer. Let me taste. Through you, I'll live forever.
She must be purified.
Let's try it. We'll burn her seeds to stop her from regenerating.
And sever her roots. Cut off the source before she regrows. I'll use the Eclipsion. My bow is said to never miss, and will chase enemies across the land. Powered by the fiery essence of Hellthor and Dragonflame. It's made for hunting down evil, like her.
Let's strike her down with everything we've got.
Medify? Only 2%? Oh my god, she'll have a seat.
rebirth. Once again, I seek to rise anew.
She's about to be reborn. No, she'll never be killed this way.
Sustenance, sustenance. You all are my sustenance.
Idris! Dear Spirit. She's weak. Let's put an end to this.
Kakui.
I will reborn again.
The dear spirit has seized her power. Seal her, now!
Did it work? She's not regenerating.
She's one scary woman. It's over.
The ivory tree. The dear spirit. I can feel them. They're overjoyed. It's granted me memories. From Misati herself. Back then, the Hypogean had already infected the Sylvan Egg. Purification was impossible. To cut away the corruption, she had to tear out a piece of her own divine power. So she created this hidden space, sealing Saida's core body here, and hoped the ivory tree's power could slowly purify it.
The rest of the corrupted fragment. It traveled with the Sylvan tendril to Salthorin, alongside my ancestors. No wonder Misati was so furious. This Hypogean has been a threat for 2,000 years.
Oh.
Misati likely believed that dividing and sealing her in two halves would weaken her enough to keep her contained. But she underestimated the nature of a parasite. Never anticipated that even split, Saida could slowly regain strength in both places.
Misati had no other choice. If the Hypogean fully merged with the Sylvan Egg, the whole of Vedusa would have been destroyed. Separation was the only way forward. But the price was immense.
There was one thing Misati overlooked. A parasite can silently influence the host's will. Whispers here, seeds there, until the host doesn't even know they're compromised. Saida's influence and the cursed punishment slowly poisoned the minds of the assailed.
Oh.
Is that why Serelith became so obsessed? Saida was even able to hide a part of her within the Eclipsion.
The Hypogean preyed on all their despair, turned their grief into a path for her own return, luring them into even darker paths.
So, they weren't punished for defying the goddess, or joining the war, but because they unknowingly brought a Hypogean back to the Dark Forest, and gave her the perfect host. Misati's judgment was meant to protect all other life, but a 2,000-year curse. It's still a cruel fate.
Oh my god, do you see Arden's nodding just now? Oh.
I believe Misati's true intention was never to punish you forever. She was waiting until Saida could be utterly destroyed.
Then, this was our true trial. Our redemption.
Yes. Now you may tell your people that the...
You all returned to Salthorin, still feeling like it all ended too fast. 2,000 years of suffering during is endless. Oh my god. Let's go.
To put it...
Not more clothing pack.
Shall tells you that the unknown divine dew came from the flowers of Vedara and Tador.
You dare defy me? Divine Dew is...
To drive away the noble who tried to seize the divine dew, angry commoners then reveal the truth. The divine dew comes from a secret gathering held by Delia every 3 days. Oh, mistake. Oh my god, it's like so much. Wait. Rotates to death. Oh my god, we're levitating. As night begins to fall, you all arrive at the Lunaris altar to attend this secret meeting. Oh my god.
Brothers and sisters, behold, the radiance of true divine dew. And now, compare it to the diluted mockery in your hands. You've all been deceived by Ravion. There's no curse. Dragons don't exist.
Okay, she died. Skip. Princess Jedi is brainwashing people with lies.
Time to tear them apart.
I have nothing to say to you.
you think being stubborn will get you through this?
My faith is unshakable. I'd sooner die than betray it.
Die? Who spoke of killing? Ravion has 1,000 ways to make you speak, but none will be quick or painless.
You're bluffing. He wouldn't. He's not like that.
Do you really want to test that belief? You forget who raised him.
Queen. Her Majesty. Fine, I'll speak. It's Lord Théodore. He's hiding in the Burning Hollow.
He disappeared after the dragon left. It makes sense now. He's been biding his time in the shadows. I'll have Delia taken away, and then we'll go straight to Théodore. I learned from Ravion. Effective, it seems. Ravion inherited Serelith's cunning, but wields it differently. He arms with charm before striking.
He sounds quite skilled.
It's more complicated than anyone imagines. He was ready. Now's not the time to discuss.
In Recited Gods, it's got Delia to Lord Ravion. Right after, you all set off to find Salo. Oh my. I hope we will not lose my stuff. Oh wait. Pardon? There's a gold trail to us follow.
Don't worry, I'm here.
Target identified.
Kneel before the king.
My love remains pure.
Stay sharp. He's like to station a strong force here. And here come the more nervous guard. Oh my. Granny darling, I think she's not good. Let's make her die first. Let's see her.
Accept this judgment.
Let's make her die first. Okay, attack Valara first. No, attack with Lara first. No, she didn't die. Fuck.
Is this what victory feels like?
We got Sator.
A fog will settle over all of us.
A mage is suitable here.
Are you calling me?
A great victory, the glory of which belongs to each and every warrior. All of you, especially you, Indris, will you destroy our people's future again? All because of some naive hope?
No, Thaydor. The real threat to Salthorin is the unchecked distribution of the Divine Dew. That is what's breaking us.
You're blind. You're the one breaking us apart. You have no idea the burden we carry. You just happen to meet a lucky mage who fixed your... And now look at you. You parade around like some savior, spouting pretty lies about the surface while people suffer. Go above ground, you say, as if we haven't tried. The sunlight scorches, and the soil cuts like knives. And look what happened days ago. The curse spiked, and the corruption spread. Everything worsened!
Which is exactly why the usage of the Divine Dew must be stopped. It offers comfort, but at the price of our minds and bodies. It's poison, dressed as mercy.
There you go again, with your fine speeches. You tell a dying man, don't drink the water you've known all your life. It's poisoned. You tell us to go to the surface. It'll be fine, just endure it. You promise them sunlight and salvation, but give them nothing but pain and uncertainty. So why not the Divine Dew? At least the Divine Dew grants relief, if only for a little while.
Relief that twists and mutates your body, driving your mind into madness.
Yet still, it quenches thirst, eases pain, and grants a moment of peace. A moment of peace is better than a lifetime of chasing illusions. Your self-righteous dreams are what tore apart the home we clung to. Wake up, Indris!
Sorry to cut in. I know I may not grasp the full weight of your grief, General. But even so, isn't the most important thing to lift the punishment and curse you've all been burdened with?
Another youth with a smart mouth. The dream you speak of is built upon the illusory vision of breaking the curse.
Okay, speaking of that, the only skin that I have is good to see the skin. What's the name? Aaron and Indris skin. Yee.
You've destroyed The very foundation on which we survive. All to establish your self-congratulatory new fantasy. And now, there's nothing left but chaos. Madness creeping in from all sides.
I'm invested. But the dragon's gone.
With the dragon gone, the divine dew is disappearing. It can't last. And when it finally runs dry, what then? Will South Thorin, still dependent on it, be left to crumble in agony?
But that...
You're willing to let everyone die just to preserve what once was.
That's nothing but selfishness.
You? Wait. You're not an assail. Who are you?
My name is Aaron. It might sound arrogant for me to introduce myself this way, but I think you'll want to know. I'm from the Dark Forest. Since birth, I've been called the Scion of the Lucent Tree. As Masati's proxy, I've witnessed Indris's journey of atonement on behalf of your people. And I've come, as her envoy, to end this misguided punishment.
Scion of the Lucent Tree? The Three Sages. The Lucent Tree. The Deer Spirit. Misati. The Dark Forest. Our ancient homeland. Then... the curse will be lifted?
Masati and Merlin have both seen to it. The end of the curse is near. And if you still have doubts, then come and feel it for yourself.
Salah Stream drains in an instant, his once proud frame bowing under the weight of defeat. For a moment his guard hesitated, then, at a quiet nod from Indris, they moved in to steady him as he sways.
Let's return. We'll end the mistakes of the past as quickly as we can. Then...
let's move. We've waited long enough.
Where do we go to lift the curse?
Follow me. I can sense a place where the leyline energy is active, as if the roots of the Lucent Tree are calling me.
You okay, Grandpa? Active leyline.
This used to be where Serelith's statue stood. After her defeat, it shattered.
The statue was built over a convergence of ley lines.
Fitting. She was the one who led her people in their stand against the Hypergeans. Shall we begin the spell?
It should be done here, but how should I describe it? It's like when we first used the Earth Essence, knowing the path ahead but unable to take the first step. Magister, can you offer me some guidance?
I don't know.
So with your guidance, we'll cast... This time, it's the exact opposite of our previous encounter with the elemental spirits. I represent the origins of the Dark Forest, and Indris represents the return of South Thorin. Then, with the restored Sylvan Egg as the core, under Merlin's guidance, we will once again spread Masati's forgiveness to her people.
The return of South Thorin. I understand. Let's begin.
Integrate, oh my god.
I can feel it from this sapling. It shares the same origin as the Lucent Tree. The Earth's energy is flowing back, slowly returning to Masati's embrace. And the people, this land, the Lucent Tree loves them still. I can feel it. Yes, Masati is using her gentle power to nourish this long-dried land. We succeeded. Indris, you seem troubled. Is there something wrong?
No. I'm relieved. Truly. But that relief helped me notice something I had overlooked. When I saw the out-of-place elemental spirits before, I had a similar feeling. But it wasn't until just now, when the curse was lifted, that I confirmed it. Salthoran is my homeland. Thaydor's accusations against me weren't unfounded. I was born here, in a sail, carrying dreams too bright for a world weighed down by loss. Dreams of the surface, of sunlight and peace. And in chasing those dreams, I wounded the very hearts that had already endured too much. Sarilith, Velara, Thaydor, Sage Tasso. So many names are now consigned to memory.
Sarilith is the name of the past queen, aka dragon.
Their grief, their bitterness, their fear, their anger. But also an incredibly clear and deeply nostalgic homesickness. The surface life I fantasized about was the true homeland they were forced to leave, having gone astray under false guidance, carrying immense pain.
Maybe that's why Masati chose to plant a new Lucent Tree here. If it were just about ending the punishment, she could have simply lifted the curse. But she did more. She reconnected the ley lines and blessed this place with new roots. There were mistakes, false paths, but now it leads to something new.
A proper new beginning?
Yes. Salthoran was born from pain, and though led astray by the Hypogean, it endured. A kingdom carved from sorrow, but still a kingdom of its own. Even with hearts full of sorrow and unrest, their struggle must have reached Masati.
Even if we lost our way, time and time again. Now, this tree, this gift, will bring us dawn once more, and with it, a true new beginning.
The curse. It's broken.
Ravion asks Indris again what kind of future he wants for Salthoran. This time, Indris has an answer. After dawn. Chapter complete. Wing of Dawn. I can't move. And finish. Oh, I miss. Return in moonlight. With your help, the Easel have at last broken free from curse that bound them for 1,000 years. Now, a future full of hope awaits. Okay, let's do the last cast of Echoes of Dissent. Should I? It takes me 2 hours. Hopefully the episode will not be that long, right? What happens? Whoa. Is it too late to turn right now? No. So the Acer curse has been lifted. The power struggles among the faction have gotten worse. Raven is still mired in the endless affairs of the royal city. Let's see, unfinished chapter. Blank pages look up at you, waiting for you to write the next pages of your story. Oh. Boom, a happy life. Oh my. It's not the side guest, right? Epilogue, yay!
I'm a little nervous. Good thing you came just in time.
After briefing you on Bristol Village current state, Zenny asks you to assist her in welcoming an investor named Byron. Oh. Together, you await his arrival. Oh my god, we'll meet him too. Oh.
Are all Lightbearer investors so ostentatious?
Was that? Pardon me. Wait, I want to know what does that word mean? Ostentatious. Oh, basically this mean flashing. Okay.
What? Is this a trick? I always heard mages had a terrible sense of humor.
Celestial.
Wait, the two kids with him are Celestials too? Well, I guess I can't talk. Looking as young as I do.
Don't be so shocked, Zany. Although I am a bit surprised myself. Remember, they're investors first. Let's put on our friendly faces.
Apologies for my rudeness. I just didn't expect. Anyway, welcome. You must be Mr. No, wait. Lord Archon Baelran? Your Holiness? So, hey, what do people usually call Celestials? Evie never taught me this.
No, I should be the one apologizing.
He has a nice voice.
I'm Baelran, and you must be Miss Zany. Please, no need for pleasantries. You can just call me by my name. It's my fault for not planning properly. The ship I reserved was late, so I used my special way of traveling. I didn't mean to startle you all.
We couldn't find a nice carriage. Or any pure white horses. And we didn't hire any attendants. So he simply used magic to get here. Typical Baelran, who enjoys the finer things in life. Might as well have flown over. Baelran does love to make a grand entrance.
My first dialogue with them.
Yes, these two are Elijah and Lila. They're not here for business. They're my friends.
Not really friends. More like acquaintances. More like former colleagues. In reality, I think he wanted to say lackeys or maybe pests. Isn't that right, Baelran? We didn't want to come either, especially with Merlin here. It's all Baelran's fault.
No, it really has little to do with you, my dear Merlin. I'm also aware of your amnesia.
So, Archon, Baelran, Lila, and Elijah all know the Magister?
You don't need to use any titles for us. You're Hammy, right? A perfect...
Yes, I'm Hammy. Nice to meet you, Baelran.
Here comes Baelran's classic charm. He looks friendly enough, but I trust him about as far as I'd trust Diurnal in a room full of other people's spouses. Well, Baelran abandoned his duty as a Celestial to walk in this mortal world as a merchant. Elijah and I are here to try and correct this prodigal son.
Everyone's a critic. Don't worry about these two. We've wasted enough time. Why don't we get to the point? What do you think, Miss Zany?
You can just call me Zany. So, Baelran, which aspect of our operations are you interested in? Our ores and minerals, our assembly line, or design schematics? Yeah, I memorized all the lines Evie gave me. But in the end, whether it be Celestials or Grand Merchants, it's better to show them what we dwarves are really like. That way, it's easier for them to get used to it.
Yes, straightforward relationships are the best and most trustworthy. Give me plain talk over flattery any day. At least then you know where you stand. I'm glad we're on the same page. I've no doubt that our cooperation will go smoothly.
These twins are strange.
What? This is how normal business negotiations go.
Perhaps your courtly manners and silver tongue could easily lead to misunderstandings.
Where should we start, Zany?
Evie must have introduced our situation to you. How about we check things off one by one? We've launched a new partnership model and a unique standard for selecting new ores. One of a kind in all of Asperia.
Yes, that's what intrigued me about this venture. How about we go see the mines? I've heard that the new alloys and metals you provide here require additional processing. I'm concerned about the production capacity of the raw materials.
Yes, please follow me. We've already optimized the routes for mining and transportation.
Oh.
Currently, about 2/3 of our raw ores are carried here. But in the future, we hope to reduce that amount.
Do you mean increasing the mining in the South Thorin area?
Yes. In this way, processing and forging can be carried out directly underground. We can also fully utilize South Thorin's unique technology. Because currently, everything is transported to the surface first, where we will conduct screening and rough processing, and then return everything back underground.
Yes, I understand the new metals and materials are still being tested and stabilized. Although this method is troublesome, it is indeed safer. I'm also looking forward to this new cooperation with South Thorin, and what it can bring forth in the future. No need to worry. South Thorin is still... Before coming here, both Evie and General Hogan informed me of their circumstances. I have my own sources as well, so I naturally heard about the city.
In that case, maybe I can make a few introductions. Ravion and Indris have expressed interest in gradually connecting with the outside world.
Private introductions before establishing official diplomatic relations. Bold! I love being bold. Please arrange our meeting at your earliest convenience. I look forward to meeting the leaders of South Thorin.
Leave it to me.
Chippy doesn't know what to say.
Dino looked like. How can I describe Bailran?
Chippy knows what you mean. It seems like Bailran is interested in everything. He asked about the ore and metals, the processing.
His concern for these everyday affairs make...
Well, he gave up the prestige and honor of being a Celestial. After the Divine War, he retired. He gave up all his responsibilities as a Celestial and decided to enjoy a peaceful life. Because he gave up his Celestial past, he was able to focus on his ordinary life. This went on for a long time, and he gradually became a well-known investor in the Empire. For a Celestial to forget one's duties and care only for mortal affairs is the epitome of failure. And if he did not succeed at all in the mortal realm, then he'd be a failure times 2. We've been watching over Bailran's retirement for a while without acting, but things have changed. The Hypogeans have returned. It's time for him to come out of retirement. We've been trying to remind him of this.
Well, maybe your reminders are a bit too beer loud. Wait, Magister, did you just hear that?
I think still make Kulu. Another Hypogene.
This won't take long. It shall be done.
It's our turn to take the stage.
Ha! A victory worthy of praise.
That took a while. The earthquake must have spooked them, and they ran out here. Luckily, we were here to stop them. Is everyone okay?
No cracks in the walls or floor, and there was little debris. There was a lot of shaking, though.
Our miners are experienced and have been through earthquakes before, but that one was way too sudden.
Let's go inside and take a look.
I can't possibly ask you to...
We're wasting time. Didn't you... When there's a disaster, every hand is needed. Let's go.
Thank you.
Yep, Kulu's here. She's another Hypogene. Hypogean. Here.
That earthquake came too fast. Ugh.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. That doesn't make sense. There was no warning. Strange. Earthquakes usually give warning signs, sometimes even half an hour in advance. But this earthquake came out of nowhere. Bam! It doesn't seem like a normal one. If it were normal, I wouldn't have gotten hurt. Ugh.
I didn't hurt my kneecap or any bones. It's just a big scrape. Wow. Was that magic? Thank you so much. I still need to rest for a bit, though. My legs feel weak.
Don't stay too long. There may be aftershocks. Is there anyone else nearby?
Yeah, there are some other dwarves down here. I saw someone lose their balance and fall down. I think some rocks landed on someone. I heard some screaming over there, but the majority of us were able to escape. Don't worry. The Overseer will arrange a rescue team later. We're dwarves. We know what to do in our minds.
All right. Have your Overseer...
Oh. The 12-hour falls over. Another arrangement. Okay, there's another thing that I want to report. Isn't this tool is a bit too big here? The image is too big, it's not suitable. Look at this, look at this. I can't see much. Doing so tight. What's up? We've started up here. Let's look elsewhere. Yep. That miner's conscious.
Why does it hurt so much?
A dwarf without a helmet hit his head. He mentioned hearing some rumbling sounds before the earthquake. Zany reminds him to take safety precautions seriously. Yay, chess.
Fortunately, there were...
Zany wishes to check on Sartori's mind. Byron offers to tag along and promise to help. You set out without hesitation. Yep, definitely coolest string. Coolest is another hypergiant with a lot of rocks and bombs, so it related to this sudden earthquake. Oh wait. Yep, that's cool. Did the girl just run by? Friendly miners.
You startled me. How bad is it outside?
There are no big issues, but we've temporarily stopped.
A friend of mine mentions encountering a tall girl with pointed ears earlier. He decided to go after her.
Oh no. Wait, no, this is perfect. Thank goodness you're here, Zany.
A pointy-eared girl showed up at the mine below and started bombing everything.
Yep.
What? She's trying to sabotage our mines?
Not really. She was fine at first, all chatty and nice. Then, she just started throwing bombs out of nowhere.
Oh.
All those booms and rumbles? That was her.
I knew it.
A girl who throws bombs. What did she look like? What kind of bombs did she use? Did you two get into an argument or something?
We're not sure either. She's about your height.
She looks like those tall, pointy-eared folk. I don't remember how her nose was. Maybe normal, maybe not.
We weren't fighting. Someone said something, then she got mad.
Her bombs were round and black, I guess. Oh, she was talking to one of her bombs. Strange.
Most dwarves don't really tell tall folk apart, so we don't pay that much attention to them.
Okay. Based on what we've heard, she's a young girl who throws bombs when upset, and can even talk to them. This may be more serious than I expected. We need to hurry below.
All right, you two. Come with me, and tell everyone to stop working down there. Oh, didn't you see her when you came up just now? She left from this side.
No, but I heard a loud boom.
If she's that skilled with bombs, maybe she blasted a new tunnel.
She uses bombs randomly underground and even opens her own tunnels.
It's hard to say. I hope it's not who I think it is. Let's hurry, before she causes more damage.
Yep.
You're not even worth getting up for.
What kind of treasure awaits us today?
Time to witness your death!
Chaos holds no place in my soul.
It shall be done.
Another victory to my name.
What are you guys doing? That hurt, you know. Popping out of nowhere and starting a fight isn't polite, right, Boom Boom?
That's right! Who dares to stand in Lady Kulu's way? Who? How dare you sully Lady Kulu's name with your peasant lips? Wait, are you a mage? My lady, it's a mage! What's a mage doing in these backwater ponies?
So what if there's a mage? Grow a spine, Boom Boom. I'm the great and mighty Kulu, and you're my underling. Nothing is going to happen to you. Hey, since you know our names already, it's rude not to tell us yours.
My name.
What kind of name is that? You sound like someone's grandpa.
You little gremlin! How dare you speak to the Magister that way?
Are you a familiar as well? You look cute, but a little outdated.
What did you say?
Outdated, out of fashion, old. I mean, come on. Who still uses cute little familiars nowadays? You think having cute familiars makes you young and cute? That's so last century. Right, Boom Boom?
That's right! Using bombs as familiars is definitely more fashionable nowadays. But let's leave, my lady. We don't have time to spare for these unfashionable losers.
I don't care who you are or what your name is. Why are you setting off explosions around here?
Who invited you to this party, old man? Look at this dumb geezer. He's dressed worse than the mage.
How I dress is irrelevant.
Of course it's relevant. Don't you know that if you spend too much time with bumpkins, you become a bumpkin yourself?
My lady? I think he's a celestial. Oh, there's more than one here.
So what if he's a celestial? A bumpkin is a bumpkin no matter how much money you spend on clothes. Ugh, my eyes hurt from looking at them.
Answer me! The explosions! Also, my outfit is fine.
A celestial, a mage, a hypogean, and a few familiars. Sounds like the beginning of a joke. I can't believe they're arguing about outfits. I'm surprised they're all getting on so well. Birds of a feather flock together. I'm surprised as well.
Leave it to Elijah and Lila to get straight to the point at a time like this. Although their banter is as sharp as ever. Wait a minute. You just said a celestial, a mage, a hypogean, and a few familiars. Are you saying she's a hypogean? Do I not look like a hypogean? Really? I even bought the latest fashions and redid my hair.
Wait, don't hypogeans usually use magic to conjure up their clothes?
Yes, this is common knowledge. Even Chippy knows that, and he can barely read. Also, hypogeans don't really have an image to uphold. Burial was always shape-shifting. The only reason he stuck with that clown appearance was because he believed that it fit his twisted sense of humor. As for that red hypogean, he's even better at making people see what they want to see. His illusions felt like reality. Only Celestials and the Magister could see through his tricks.
Oh, Chippy knows what's going on. You don't have the magic to change your appearance, do you?
What did you say? I just like the latest fashions, all right?
Is this some sort of rebellious teenage behavior among hypogeans? Using money on clothing is kind of wasteful. Or is it because you don't have enough power to conjure up clothing or illusions?
Shut up! You're a bunch of jerks! How dare you speak to me like this? Boom Boom, let's teach them a lesson!
Oh, Lady Kulu is about to blow a gasket. Okay, time for me to show my stuff!
Regardless of the explosion's size, its destructive power remains quite limited, and the level of magical corruption is almost absurd.
What? Stop
using such big words?
Forcing yourself to become a villain and trying to trigger a boss battle that you can't win is a waste of everyone's time.
What does that mean? Are you treating this like a scripted play? Why are you calling this a boss battle?
You need anger to set off your bombs, huh? But even your anger is unstable. She seems all over the place and weaker than Baelran, but her strength is incomparable.
Why do you two always have to involve me? Young lady, your bombs may not be powerful and didn't cause a lot of damage, but your behavior is reckless and dangerous. There's no point in us fighting. Why don't we sit down, calm down, and have a good talk? Tell us, why have you been behaving this way?
It's like talking to a rebellious teenager.
I can't take this anymore! Why are you talking to me like that? I am a powerful Hypogean. I am the ultimate darkness, the queen of explosions! How dare you talk to me like I'm a child? It's time to show you what I can do. Boom boom, get them!
Yes, Lady Kulu!
Another fight? Oh. Oh, okay. I apologize. Wait. Oh. Oh my god. Holy. It's not a good game to play when you're lagging, you know. Almost. Another one. Okay, but before that, Wait. I got my HP. I'll not give up. Before that, let's not make it too loud, and let's drag it. I can win in this fight. It's too lagging to stream. And I already streamed for 3 hours today. New record. My battery is not that high. I try to not to do it, but oh, it's quite faster now. Almost smoother now. Thank goodness. Okay, that's quite far. I don't think I can win them. It's too lagging. Or maybe I can need to lower the resolution of my stream. Wait, Bluetooth microphone, remote control, flash. Okay, let's try the last one and then I guess I will answer. Okay, start here. I guess my game crashed. Oh me, oh my. Okay, God want me to stop. Okay, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will finish that epilogue soon. Oh, it just restarted. I just thought I want to end the stream. Also, I don't think I can finish that guest on stream. It's too lagging. I wonder if I can play mobile games in stream, knowing it's like so much. Okay, I guess I will say goodbye. I will probably stream tomorrow or maybe in September. I contemplating. I'm not sure to have a job or not in September. I will be back in studying in my university on October, so I will spend my time whether working or maybe streaming as a hobby. Such I don't think I can, get money from YouTube yet. I need 500 subscribers and also 1000 hours of stuff. 1000 hours of what do we see? Watch hour. Right. Before that, let's see my homestead. Welcome everyone, here is my homestead. Yay. It's another feature that we can, it's like Clash of Clans, you do stuff and get a lot of things. You can farm and also get this thing, Lilan essence, and you can cut trees and get some stones or the raw ore. And if you done guess, you can get diamonds. That's why I said this game is free to play and it's so enjoyable. But don't become too addicted to games, chat. It's dangerous. Remember, you have a life. And enjoy it. Even though you play games every day, or maybe sometimes, remember, games is just for stress relief. It's not your escape. Okay? Have a nice day and enjoy. I hope you enjoy my stream. And have time, watch it to entertain yourself, and remember to always hydrate and eat food. And yeah, you don't have to spend money on me. I'm not you can spend on me. You can buy super chat on me. because I'm not yet an in YouTube membership. Wait, can I zoom? It's already closed, right? Alright, okay, let's zoom ourselves. Yeah, chat. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. My name is my past name is That Skyas Sonar, and now is Azakiel Utes. Azakiel Utes. Nice to meet you. Bye bye.